with Mr. Highway, who just climbed over the roofs and came down from there to keep track of me. And I was coming out to find the stand to check on the weather. It's a beautiful day. The skies are gray. Oops, there's a bird at the feeder. There's a little bit of a breeze. Let's see what we got. Oh, the bird left the feeder. We got suet in the feeders. We just filled those. I think it was yesterday. They had eaten them down. A little bit of a breeze. And Mr. Max has not yet eaten his breakfast, so I wanted to stick him in that. The hens have started laying again, which means we're eating eggs. It's the only sensible thing to do. And look at me being a two-handed wonder. Phone in one hand, camera stand in the other. I know that's not logical. You could put the phone on the camera stand and use the cane. But if I can carry the cane over my arm and still walk, can you see the arm? There, that's the cane on the arm. And that's the watch cat coming to keep track of me. Hi, Mr. Cat. And yeah, we have a viewer. Look at that, Mr. Cat. You have a viewer here. We'll turn it around. Mr. Cat, you have a viewer. There you are. Yep. He makes sure I don't get lost and your viewer left, so maybe he wasn't here for you. Maybe he was just strolling, looking around. Yeah. If you would dig a little bit over here, Max, I know you can't reach. All of these are plants that need to get some care before spring. I wanted to come out and support Mr. Max in eating his breakfast. So, Mr. Max, if you have company with you, let me walk up here, two-footed and all. Don't jump on me, please. Ooh, what are those birds in the tree? Oh, he was getting himself hung up. He was getting himself hung up right there. And then we added an extra board. And now he doesn't get hung up anymore. And he has some breakfast to eat. And so, hello, we have a viewer again. What are you grateful for today and where are you viewing from? I'm just moving up on the porch to get settled to support Mr. Max while he eats his breakfast. Look at that, Max. You're getting love. You're getting love. Somebody from a language I cannot read said hello. Hello, hello, hello. Cynthia here in the Daniel Boone National Forest in southeastern Kentucky. What are you grateful for today? I'm grateful for the breeze in the trees, the birds that I hear singing, and yeah, the fresh air. It's warm enough to be outside. It's been way too chilly for a couple of days. We had a little bit of snow. It came and it left. Can we get a thumbs up? See, we've got a bit of a breeze. I'm easily entertained. That whirligig moves in the breeze. Yep. And what are you grateful for today? Where are you viewing from? I'm grateful for connections. Yeah, I've kind of figured out, even though I have an astrologer who tells me I'm something like a traveling educator, an educator and a traveler, which I see very much. I'm also a connector. And finding people, I'm listening to a person over here and a person over here and saying, the two of you need to talk, and making those connections, and that's fun. What are you grateful for today? I'm grateful for fresh air and the promise of sunshine. We'll have sunshine soon, if not today. I'm sure it's trying to come out. Look, the buds are getting fatter on the trees. The hens have started laying again. I mean, where we used to get one egg, we're now getting, 2, 3, 4 a day. So, which means we need to eat eggs again. Okay, Mr. Max is making progress on his dinner, but he doesn't stand there he doesn't just stand there and eat. He takes a mouthful and wanders off. So what are you grateful for today? Thank you for sticking around. Can we get a thumbs up? Come on, have another bite, Mr. Max. Yes, thank you for the hearts. Can we get a thumbs up? We're trolling for thumbs ups. Yeah, so where are you viewing from? What are you grateful for today? As I was saying before, I'm grateful for the promise of spring. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yay! See how little it takes to make a gal smile? We've got a little bit of a breeze. And so the whirligig out there is turning very slowly out there beyond the bottle tree. And then we've got a little bit of a breeze in the flag. Yeah. So I live in a national forest on the east coast of the United States, and it's a subdivision. So yeah, we have neighbors right next door. We have bear dens in the backyard, and sometimes bears scat between the houses. I mean, the next house is right there, so they're close. Yeah. So where are you viewing from? What are you grateful for today? Thank you for all the hearts and the love. I came out here to make sure that the dog had company so that he would eat his breakfast, and look at him. He's so grateful to have company. His breakfast was served maybe 5 hours ago, and he waited for all of you to come and keep him company. Hey, Joaquin Hernandez, thank you for all the love. Can I get a thumbs up? Did we get a subscribe? What are you grateful for today? Do you like short-legged dogs? We got a short-legged Corgi Beagle cross here. It's like 10 tons of love in a little body. When I let him in at night, I shout in the front door, incoming, because yeah, he's aiming for a lap. And he's aiming hard. Thank you. A second thumbs up. Takes a little to make an old lady's day. I'm grateful for knowing that spring is just around the corner. We had snow and ice on the ground yesterday, and today the grass is green. There's a little bit of new growth out there. Most of that is old growth, but yeah, there's new growth that I'm seeing in the garden beds. And I went and cleaned out a little bit this morning. Last year I had planted a daylily, it looks like, in a pot from the store. Some kind of plaster pot, I can't think of the name, pottery, and left it out over the winter, and it froze and fractured. So today I took note to self, I took the daylily out. Where did I set it down? Okay. Aha! Note to self. When I finish stories, sometimes I remember what I left undone. Yeah, I was out in the garden and I took it out and I brought it in, and I know where I was going to put it, and I know I didn't put it there. So I must have set it down on the back. Come along, Copper. Let's go see if we can find that daylily and save her. Because look, Mr. Max, he finished his dinner. He did, and you've already held me up for 2 milk moans today, so you don't get another one. But thank you for finishing your dinner. Who's a good boy? Yeah, who's a good boy? All right, so Mr. Max is going to let me go by. Yes, you are. Thank you, sir. Excuse me. Ba-doop, ba-doop, boop. We're going to see if we can find the daylily, and then we're going to finish the live stream. Oh, we got a cat waiting for us. Ooh, Mr. Max, you missed the cat. Mr. Cat, he's like, I'm safe here. Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat. Who is that, Mr. Cat? Is that your best dog? Huh? Is that your best dog? Hey, that's where the plant busted up. The plant is not here. All right, so on the search, I remember, let's see, I cleaned up stuff. I put the trash in the, there it is. I see it. By the bunny who's still waiting for repair. Man, we had a guardian bunny. There's the plant. Pick that up and put that in a empty plastic pot. This guardian bunny was a gift from friends when I first moved in. They sent it, and he was out by the... Thank you for keeping up with me, Mr. Highway. Who's a good cat? Here, you watch Copper while I pick up the plant. Anyway, so the guardian rabbit was a gift now nearly 4 years ago, and by 3 years, the acid rain had started eating away at it, and so I started painting patches on it. And yeah, I never finish, and I have some lacquer to put over it to see if it'll help it hold it together anymore. And, we'll see. Things only last as long as they last. It's all good. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the thumbs up. I hope you subscribed. Share. Be grateful today. Share your smile. Share your love with